Hello and welcome. Thanks for coming. If you're here, that means you are new to the EverWash program. So you're an attendant who works at a car wash and is new to the program, or you've recently joined a car wash who already has EverWash in place. Or maybe you're here for a refresher. Either way, welcome and thanks. This is going to be pretty quick. There's a lot here. So I recommend that you take the opportunity to pause this or come back and take notes or come back and practice in areas that you think you might need a little more clarity in. We'll always be here. We'll always be available. My name is Sean Pashley. I'm Vice President of Partner Success here at EverWash. You can reach out to me at any time at Sean@everwash.com. That's SEAN at everwash.com. I'm always here to help. You've also got a ton of support folks at the EverWash family here who are always available to help. So by all means, do reach out. If you're here for a refresher, great, welcome back. Do take an opportunity to look through the rest of our YouTube videos. There are some advanced sales tactics and videos that are really good, whether you're new, coming back for a refresher, or even experienced at selling membership. There are advanced sales tactics videos. They're usually, I think, almost always under 30 minutes. And there's really good things. It's deep dives into how to really sell, into the psychology of the customer, and how to interact with them in a positive way to get them to do what you want and come back. Whether or not they're going to be members, to come back and provide high levels of service and get great levels of conversion in your pitching. So all that being said, thanks again. Let's get into it. Today's answers are going to include who and what is EverWash? How do I get a side hustle during my regular working hours? How do I pitch and sell membership to my customers? How do I scan members, or how do they scan themselves? How easy is it to make a lot of extra money? What are the golden rules of selling membership as per EverWash? What do the members see on their side of the app? What are the frequently asked questions, the FAQs? And how do I get help? We're going to go through all that and more. Let's get started. Why EverWash? Why would your members want to become members of EverWash? Well, EverWash puts them in control. Your members can cancel or freeze their account. They can change their packages, move up or move down. They can update or change their credit card or personal information. They can contact EverWash with the push of a button. They can refer friends for credit. They can add additional vehicles at a discount. They can give a gift of membership. There's no stickers or RFID to worry about. There's no more having to go in and give payments or drop off payments or miss payments or forget payments. All that and much, much more at their fingertips. So we built it with them in mind, and it's working. They really enjoy it. I don't think I've ever asked a customer how they like the app and heard them say anything but they love it. Why EverWash for you? What we call attendants at the car wash, whether you're a cashier, a greeter, someone, a ticket writer, whatever you are, we call you attendants because you're the driving force behind our success, right? You get $5 for every membership you sell, no matter which package it is. For that month and that first month, you get $5. So sell 100 memberships, you get $500. And there's always an opportunity to keep selling. Even if you're at a high level at your car wash, people are constantly moving in and out of areas. There are periodic sales contests for money and prizes. We take care of lost, stolen, expired credit cards. You don't have to interact with any of that stuff except for the first process. Continuing education and professional growth for you. We want you to grow as car wash employees and sales professionals. We provide marketing services to help you bring more customers to the property. Training's always available via these bi-weekly webinars, training manuals and videos on YouTube. It's steady income for everyone via rain, snow, whatever. The full support of the EverWash family. We all really care. I like to think of us as a family business. It's sort of how we grew up, hiring a bunch of family and friends to help us create this amazing company. All that and much, much more as we continue here. You'll learn more. What is EverWash? Well, you can see a bunch of us down here at one of the more recent shows. EverWash is the only professionally managed membership solution in the industry. Our team of technology, sales, marketing, and support experts help make membership easy for car wash operators. Basically, translated in layman's terms, We're a family of people who want to take care of you. We've got professionals from each walk of the car wash industry, and we're here to help. Now, this is really important, or Sparta. The answer to everything in our app is one. It's one person, one car, one phone, one wash a day for 1 month at one low price. So anytime I ask a question, or anytime anyone asks you a question about membership as pertains to the EverWash app, the answer is generally one. There's nothing you can break on our app. We can fix anything in if you somehow do manage to make an error. We're not charging people millions of dollars. We're not doing anything nefarious. And we've really simplified the process, so there's not much you can break. Our app's tied to a member's IP address. So if they get a new phone, they simply need to call our support line or even email us or live chat us to get us to send a new link to enable their new phone. Why is that? Well, sometimes you say to a customer, anytime any customer has a question, has an issue, the first question I always ask is, did you get a new phone? Oh, yes, I did. Okay, well, you've just got to call our support line. It's all going to take you a minute. They're going to get you set up. Well, that stinks. Why do I have to call them? Well, where's your old phone? I'm not really sure. I think I threw it away. Okay, that's got a live app on it. We want to get that shut down for you, and we want to get that onto your new phone so that you're protected. We also do it so that our members can't share their app with other people and come to your car wash and wash. They've got to have the phone with the IP address attached. If a customer has been a member within the last 6 months and you try and sign them up, generally you can't. The member has to log in with their credentials, with their old credentials, and simply add the new membership. So that sounds something like this in the sales process. Yes, I'd like to become a member. Great, let's get you signed up. We go to sign them up, an error pops up saying they're an existing member. Well, Mr. or Mrs. Customer, do you remember your login credentials? Okay, great. Let's re-download the app if we need to and log back in. When they log back in, you can simply help them go through the app, select your car wash where it's going to geolocate them, and add on their new package. Sometimes they may need to update their credit card, but it's pretty quick. Also, at the end, you can put in your promo code to make sure that you get credit for the sale. If for some reason you're not able to do that, that's no problem. Just give us a call and we can talk about it. If something seems wrong, it probably is. We've honed this app over 5 or 6 years to make sure that it is incredibly simple to use. We've really run this. I mean, I've been to 400 or 500 car washes launching this program. I've engaged with thousands of people. And all that engagement between all of us at the company here has made sure that we can have a really well operating, very smooth, easy to address app. So if it seems wrong, it is. I'll give you a quick story. We had a car wash, a very good car wash partner of ours, who didn't have any problems. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, they started having problems with people not being able to use the app properly. People would open the app and it was slow to load. We found out that they were AT&T customers, and a local AT&T tower was moved further away. So we simply got them an AT&T brand amplifier, and we solved the problem. So if you have a problem, especially if it's all of a sudden, that's a key words for us. All of a sudden, you've got to call us. You've got to let the owner or manager know. And chances are that there's a very quick resolution for the problem you're having. Please save the support line number to your mobile phone for easy access. I'm telling you, if you go looking around for someone to try and find the answer, our average call time, support call center time is under 3 minutes right now. So that means from the time you start calling them until you get resolution and are off the phone with them, it's generally under 3 minutes. So that time you would have spent looking around for someone, you could have just called us and had it addressed and maybe learned a way to prevent that or fix that issue in the future. Here's some FAQs. If a member purchases, someone purchases a membership club plan, how often can they wash their car? The answer is once a day for 1 month, 1 calendar month. So that means if they come back and try and wash again, it's either going to tell them if they're scanning on their own or tell you if you're scanning them that this member's already utilized their wash for the day. So you can allow them to rewash if perhaps there's still some bird poo on their bumper or something like that, but that'll be up to you to rescan them and re-okay the wash. If someone purchases a membership club plan, can they use it at other wash locations? Most likely not. And the reason I say most likely not, they cannot use it at other car wash locations that your car wash does not own. So if your ABC car wash and Joe's car wash down the street also happens to use EverWash, your members cannot wash at each other's car washes with the EverWash app. But if your ABC car wash north and there's an ABC car wash south, an ABC car wash west, and an ABC car wash east, most likely they can wash at all those locations, especially if they're all the same type of car washes, touchless or something like that. So for clarification, please talk to the manager or owner that you deal with on a daily basis. How does the membership club plan work? Well, after we quickly process a payment for 1 month, you'll receive a text message from us. When you click on that text message, when you get home, you'll download the EverWash app and finish the enrollment on your own. Next time you come in, you'll simply show us your QR code and we'll scan it. Or if your car wash has a pay station, your members will scan the QR code at your pay station and that will start the wash for them. It's really a quick process. What I always say is that the EverWash app is built as if you always have 40 cars in line. We are built for speed. So we sign them up, we send them a text message, they go home and finish the process on their own. That's really the ideal situation. It's all about speed. How do I cancel my plan? Well, as you all will see, that's in your settings. You can simply cancel your plan. We are the easiest car wash membership in the game to cancel. The side effect of that is we have probably one of the lowest rates of cancellation because there's a trust factor. They don't need to call anybody and get a runaround, then email, and then do this or do that. You hit one button that says, are you sure you want to cancel? They hit yes, they're sure, and then they're canceled. They still get to use it for the rest of the time they paid for it. So if they canceled 2 days into their membership, they still get to use it for the rest of the month. That's important because at the end of that month, there's a large chance they decide to stay on the platform. So it's not like they're getting a free ride or anything. They paid for that and they're testing out your product. If they love the car wash and they love the product, there's a large probability they're going to stay on and continue their membership. What if my credit card expires or I get a new card? Well, you can simply go into your settings and change your credit card, or you can always call EverWash and they will help you. You can call, email, or in-app chat with them. Can I use my membership on more than one vehicle? That's a no, but yes. No, this first membership is good for your vehicle only. However, you can add on family vehicles or friends vehicles at a discount that all comes off of your credit card, and everybody can share their cars and wash each other's cars through the app. But that is all charged to your card, and each additional vehicle is discounted a certain percentage for the life of the membership. Most times you see a 25 to a 50% discount for every additional car that person adds on. We want them to add on additional cars. The second car doesn't often wash as much as the first car. The third car doesn't wash as much as the second car, and so on and so on. Usually we have people, you add the wife's car, great. She normally doesn't wash as much as the husband. Then we add on the car we have in the garage. That really only gets washed once or twice a month max. What if I want to change my plan or my package? You can move up or down in your packages once a month. So let's say someone comes in your car wash and they say, well, I've got the basic, but I'd like to buy tire shine today. Well, Miss Sir or ma'am, you know that you can just move up and try that package out for just a couple dollars more. And it's prorated. So if you only have 2 weeks left, it's only going to be half that price. If you only have 1 week left, it's only going to be a quarter of that price. You can try it out. If you don't like it next month, you can always switch back. So they can move up or down throughout the package. It's prorated. They can do that once a month. Like I said, there's that one again. What if I get a new car? Well, in your main screen, your membership screen, you can change your vehicle. It's called Edit Car Details. You can change your vehicle, guess how many times a month? Once. Your members can change their vehicle one time a month. If for some reason they need to do more, they bought a car they didn't like or something like that, and quickly switch to another one, they can just call us and we'll take care of them. We just want to make sure they're not a car flipper or someone from a dealership. They're not really allowed to be on our program. When will my credit card be charged? Our members' credit card is charged the day they signed up. If they sign up on the 3rd of the month, their recurring payment date is the 3rd of every month. If they sign up on the 16th, it's the 16th, and so on. Can I pay with cash? Unfortunately, you're unable to use cash, but what you can do is go to any CVS, 7-Eleven, or any of those places and get a prepaid credit card. Prepaid credit cards attached to one of the major credit card companies, such as American Express, Visa, MasterCard, Discover. Those work and can be utilized. You just need to remind the customer that they need to have enough money in there this day every month to make sure that their payment goes through and they can continue their membership uninterrupted. There's some FAQs. If you have any questions, just circle back around and we can get some more clarity. At this point, I want to show you what the member side of the app looks like. I really don't have to do this. I can simply tell you that their app does everything, but I don't think that would do it justice. Their app is pretty cool. So this is what it looks like when you download our app. You see this phone on the left. It says create a new account or log in with an existing account. And then on this side here, this is what it would look like if you started the sign up process on your own. Once they log in, it comes to their side of the app. We have one app. There are two sides to the app. There's the attendant side, which is your side, then there's the member side. You both log into the same app. Now, after signing up, members at car washes that have a pay station, their member screen, their home screen will look like this. See that big green button there that says scan QR code? They're going to drive up to your pay station. They're going to hit that green button. They're going to point their camera to QR code on your pay station, and it's going to facilitate the wash for them. They'll scan it quickly. It'll say happy washing. Your gate will go up or whatever, and the car wash will start. Now, if you're at a tunnel or car wash without a pay station, the only difference is instead of this green button here that says scan QR code, they're going to have a QR code. This is the QR code they're going to show you every time they come. You are going to scan it with your app. When you scan this person's phone with your app, it's going to say quick rinse, whatever package it is. And then it's going to say, as this car says here, black Scion XD with this license plate. Is that correct? You're going to confirm that it's the right vehicle. Yes, that is a black Scion. Great. You're going to hit yes in the app. You're going to turn around to the controller and put in that package, in this case, the quick rinse. Now, if it's the wrong car, that's no problem. They're not trying to cheat you. They're just thinking, hey, I'm in a clean car and I have this great membership. Well, sir, ma'am, it looks like you're signed up with a black Scion. This is a white Acura. Did you want to add this car on, or did you just want to pay for the single wash today? Oh, gosh, yes, this is my wife's car. Let's add it on. Great. We're going to click on this button here, add another car, and you're going to do it on your own, and I'm going to help you. So again, the only difference between a car wash with a pay station, one without, is if you have a pay station, you don't scan them. Everything happens at the pay station. Your customer takes care of it with this button. And that car wash without a pay station, everybody drives up to you like a crazy person, waving their phone out their window with a QR code on it, right? Everything else is the same on this home page. This is the page that anytime your members open up their phone, it's going to come to this main page. You'll notice down here, there are 4 tabs: locations, membership, help, and settings. Their phone, and when they open their app on their phone, it's always going to open up to the main page, which is the membership. If they have more than one car, the cool thing is when they and whoever else is sharing the app with them open up, it's going to ask them which car they're driving that day. Are you driving the white Acura or the black Scion? So they can wash each other's car now because they're paying for 2 memberships between 2 people. If you have 3 cars, you can have 3 people with the app. 4 cars, 4 people, and so on. Your friends can't just log in and wash any car they want. So down here, you'll see the add another car. They do that themselves. Your customers have the ability to do everything. You want to help them, and you want to make it a smooth action for them. But if somebody says, hey, how do I add on a car? It's right here. They're going to click add another car. They're going to pick whichever package they want. They're going to start the process of charging. And then that vehicle's going to be charged, in this case, 10% off every month for the life of that car. So now they'll have 2 memberships. They'll have the first car, the black Scion, at full price, and then the white Acura will be discounted 10% for the life of that membership. If one of the cars goes away, that the other car defaults back to full price. Okay. Now here they can get directions to your car wash if they're coming from a place they normally don't come from. They can change their wash plan, as we discussed, once a month. They can move up or move down. This is a great upselling tactic for you. Trust me, it's not just about the money. We all know that customers are happier with a better car wash, with better product, better chemical, better protection on their vehicles. So helping them make the decision to move up to a better package is helping them with the longevity, protection, and shine of their vehicle, right? So you can help them do that. I love asking members, hey, do you love the app? Yes, I love it. Did you know that you can move up and try a different package anytime you want? Or did you know you can add a friend on and get paid for that and they get half off their first month? We'll go into that. I always like to bring something up to let them know that there is more value in the app. So now they can get directions, they can change their wash plan. And lastly, they can edit their car details, which means they can change their car one time a month. Then they can invite friends. If an existing member invites a non-member, the existing member gets a $5 credit and the non-member gets half off their first month. It's a great promo. It's actually our best promo. So they can click the invite a friend button. They can text it. They can put it on Facebook. They can put it on Twitter. They can email it. They can do anything they want with that invite. It's great. Hopefully they do put it on Facebook. Lastly, in their homepage here, they can give a gift of membership, $20, $40, $60. It's great around the holidays. You can remind them they can do that. Give somebody else the gift of a clean car every day for a month. So that's their home app, their homepage of the app, rather. Now I'm going to tell you about the third tab. The third tab on the bottom here from left to right is the help tab. When they open up the help tab, they're FAQs, frequently asked questions, common asked questions. They can click on those. How do I cancel my membership? How do I change or update my credit card, etc. At the bottom, they can live support chat us. Now, this is a live human being. This is not a bot. They can email us for support if it's not a pressing issue. That'll generally be taken care of within 24 hours. Or they can call us if it's an immediate issue. You have these same options to call from your phone. You can email or call us at any time. So remember, if you don't need something that's pressing, you can email us, support@everwash.com. You have a basic question or a customer that you want to do something for, that you can email us. If you need something pressing, call us and we know it's going to be addressed very quickly. Now, one of the last tabs here, the settings tab on the far right, this is the big one. In the settings tab, they can change their name, change their email, update their credit card, add a phone number, link Facebook. Once again, they can invite a friend. Once again, they can give a gift. They can redeem gift cards here. So they can redeem gift cards every month if they wanted to. And then the important one here is they can freeze or cancel their membership. Oftentimes, members will ask you, how do I know when my recurring payment date is? Well, you just go to the bottom of your settings and you can see mine occurs on the 30th of each month until there's a month without 30 days, and then it'll revert to the first or the second, whatever. So there's that. If they want to cancel, they press this red cancel button and it asks them if they're sure they want to cancel or not. Now, if I cancel now, I could still use my membership until the 30th. At that point, it'll say, hey, you sure you want to leave? Your car's going to miss us. And I can hit one button and be back in the game. I don't have to re-enter a credit card or anything. It's beautiful. And a lot of people who do elect to cancel do decide to stay on at the end of the month. So there is value in that. And lastly, they can choose to freeze their account. The freeze option, when you click on the freeze option, it gives you a calendar. You have to pick the first day and the final day of your freeze. They need to be at least 3 weeks apart from each other. The freeze button is really ideal for snowbirds like we have on the East Coast, people who live in the cold north and go down to Florida for the summer, people who go overseas for an extended period of time, military folks on deployment. These are really great for those types of people. The last tab that we didn't talk about is on the far left. It's called locations. They really don't use that tab unless they're signing up on their own, and they only use it once to locate you. Any other time, they're really not going to use that unless they want to move ultimately to another location. That's those snowbirds. Instead of just putting their membership on pause for the winter when they go down to Florida, they can go to the locations tab. You can say, hey, just go to locations tab, put in the zip code of where you're going. You'll see which EverWash locations you can switch to while you're down there. The cool part about that is if we keep them in the system, utilizing the membership, they never get used to life without the membership, without a clean car every day. And then they ultimately have a higher chance of coming back to you. I know it seems counterintuitive, but work with your friends across the country. We don't want to switch into a car to wash next to you, but if they're moving or they're going away for a while to another location, let's keep them in the app. Show them where that location tab is. And that's their app. They can really do anything, right? And if they're not satisfied with that, they can call us and we'll do any of that stuff for them. So you can see here, you're starting to understand the app. You make a sale, and then all you have to do from there on out is smile at them. Give them a wave, smile at them, and scan their membership. It's that easy. If you're at a car wash with a pay station, After the sale, you literally only have to smile and wave. They do everything else by themselves. So the app's pretty cool. It gets cooler all the time, which is amazing to me. Now we're going to go into your side of the app. Your side of the app does specifically two things. It sells and it scans. Very simple. There are other things. I'm dumbing it down a bit, but in essence, you're going to log in with an existing account, right? The big blue button now that we have changed, so now it is log in. Here, you'll click on that with the email and the password, the email that you provided us, and we'll tell you what your password is. So do follow up with the manager or owner of the car wash if you're waiting on credentials yourself, as we call them, and we'll be sure to get those for you. Once you log in, you're going to see 2 or 3 buttons. Many of you just have a scan QR code, which if you have a pay station, you don't use anyway, and a sign up new member button. So here's a better look. If you're in a place with a pay station, you might not even have a scan QR code button, this one on the right, because all you do is sign members up. You don't scan if you have a pay station, right? If you're at a car wash without a pay station, you get the scan QR code, and we can always add on a scan license plate. Scan license plate is cool because if you don't have a pay station only, your app can get a scan license plate. Now that customer doesn't even need a phone because we can just scan their license plate every time they come. Or, maybe somebody's wife or husband is driving the car that day and they want to wash the car for them. You just scan their license plate and they're on their way. So you can see the difference here. So no pay station, you're scanning their QR code usually, or sometimes maybe their license plate. With the pay station, all we do is sign people up. Okay, and that looks like. We also got redeem Groupon voucher, and we've got pressing one button to call us right there on your app. And if that's not enough, we've got it written down here. Okay, and down here is the credit card reader, which we'll touch on in a bit. Okay, so let's say you want to sign up a new member. You're going to click the sign up button. Again, remember, scanning a QR code, you're going to click scan QR code. The first time you do it, it's going to ask for permission to use your camera. It'll never do that again. You give permission, then you just raise your phone camera to meet the QR code in front of you. It's going to tell you what the car is. It's going to tell you what the package is. You must confirm it. Then you put that in the controller. If you have a pay station, you don't have to worry about any of that. So then the other option is sign up. We've given a great pitch to our customer. Our customers decided they want to become part of this fantastic app, this fantastic car wash. We click the sign up new member button. Now, this works the same if you're using a shared tablet or a shared device at your car wash. You can log in as anyone. It doesn't matter who's logged in. There are car washes that I've gone to that have an employee, same employee who logged in a year ago, still logged in. It doesn't matter, and I'll show you why. Say we're using a shared iPad. You sign in the morning, you hand it over to another person. I'm the other person. I go to sign up a new member. I click sign up new member. The name of everyone at the car wash comes up. This is great. The whole purpose is so that you can share a device. Or maybe I'm using my cell phone, but Jim here just spent 5 minutes talking to a customer about membership, and then the owner of the car wash asked me to go help him with some chemicals. Jim says, hey, I'm pretty sure that guy in the white F-150 is going to sign up. Can you just sign him up as me when he comes? I've really spent a good amount of time. Yeah, I saw that. No problem. I've got you. So I can log in as Jim and sign up and give Jim that credit as well. Also, there could be promo codes, as we call them, attendant promo codes. So here we've got a 30-day free trial, which is a free month. And then we've also got a Jim Vista promo. So you see, Jim, this is a full price up here. If it just says your name, that's full price. We can also put in discounts for you. Jim has a Vista promo. The Vista promo was 50% off. So when he clicks on that, he still gets credit, but the customer gets 50% off their first month. So sometimes you may see your name in there twice. That's the reason. Make sure that you have a very clear understanding from the manager or the owner of the car wash what the expectation is between full price and discount. You always, always, always have to explain to the customer the pitch with full price. You've always got to show the full price. Hey, did you know that for the cost of 2 of those, you can wash your car with this package every day? Just the cost of 1 more wash. It's amazing, right? But I'll tell you what, I've got a special today. I'm going to take care of you. We've got half off your first month if you sign up today. They've got to understand that the value is in that full price, right? That's a great price. At or below the cost of 1 more car wash, that's where the price is. If you don't tell them that, they pay maybe $10 or $8 their first month. they pay $16 or $30 their second month, and they say, whoa, what happened? I'm going to cancel this. So you've got to make them know that there's great value in the regular price. We're only doing this first month thing as a service to them to help them get onto the platform, okay? So we've done a great pitch. The customer decides they want to sign up. We select our own name. It then brings up a screen that is for your customer, not you. This screen shows every package that you have and its price per month. Some people have tax added to their cost, to their price. Some don't. In this case, they do have, it's a $30 package or a $31 package. And after tax, it comes to $32.69. The whole point of this screen is to turn it to the customer and say, okay, that's going to be $32.69 every month. That's the only charge you'll see from each month, and you can cancel anytime. The point of this screen is to remind them that this is a recurring payment, right? We don't want them thinking that they're just getting a special deal for today or just for 1 month. That's not nice. That's not moral. It's not the right way to do this, okay? If it's discounted, I would turn my phone to them and say, okay, miss, you said you wanted the Ultimate Plus, right? That's going to be $10 for your first month only. And then it goes back to the amazing price, which is the full price at about $32 and some change each month after that, which is under the price of 2 car washes. So it's a great deal. Okay, we get their affirmative. We then click anywhere in that package, and it takes us to the screen where we enter a credit card. There is another way, and I'll explain that in a moment. This is how I'm going to teach you. At this point, okay, miss, I just need your credit card. No, I'm sorry, you can't pay cash. You have to put it into the app. It is a recurring payment. Great. I'm going to enter this person's credit card number right here on top of all those 42s, okay? Enter the credit card number. When I enter the credit card number correctly, the cursor will bounce over to the month and year. I'll then put in the month and year. If the cursor does not bounce over, something's wrong. There aren't enough numbers. If there is an incorrect sequence, the app knows and it will turn the number red. If the number turns red, that means you made a mistake. Don't look for that mistake. It's quicker to delete all the numbers and start over. Secondarily, every once in a while, there's some weird credit card that someone's using. I once had someone try to use an ATM card, which is different from, a debit card. An ATM card is not connected to a credit card, so it can only be used at an ATM. So I tried. When I noticed the number went red twice, I said to myself, hey, something's wrong. I looked down at the card and said to the customer, oh, I'm sorry, miss. This is actually just an ATM card. She said, oh, sorry, I gave you the wrong one. And she swapped. So it's important to delete if you see red. Don't look for what you did wrong because you'll just second guess yourself and it'll take longer. So I enter the credit card number. It bounces to the month and year. I put in the month and year. It then bounces to the CVC code. I put that in. Then I hit the done button up here on the top right. I'm going to come back to that in a moment. At this point, it's going to ask me for the name and phone number of this customer. We do not use capital letters. We do not use middle names or middle initials. Let me say that one more time. We do not use capital letters. We do not use middle names or middle initials. Those slow you down, right? So this person here, the name on his credit card is Sean P. EverWash. We didn't need the P. So in lowercase, we put his first and last name. Has to be a first and last name. We don't want to put just the first name. Then we put in their phone number. Here's your credit card back, sir. What is your phone number? It's 215-555-1212. I've heard that before. I put in the phone number, and then there's a permission box here. This permission box is legal. I have to then say, sir, ma'am, I'm going to send you a text message. Is that okay? Great. You don't have to make a big deal out of this. They're already prepped. They know something's coming, right? That's why I got their phone number. If for some reason they balk on the phone number, you can hit this button down here and switch it and use their email instead. Phone numbers are much better, right? Emails. I'm the best dad in the world. I love the Phillies. I hate the Pirates. 191. No. 11. No. 41. I don't want that. I want 10 simple digits that I can repeat back 3 digits, 4 digits, right? And then I can also hear and see them get the text message right away. So I know they're good to leave and they've got their product. So I enter the first name and last name. No capitals. I give them their credit card back. I ask for their phone number. I put that in. Sir, I'm just going to send you a text message with your info. Is that okay? Great. Then I hit this blue button. I wait about 3 seconds while the credit card processes. It goes through. I see this screen. By the time I turn to the customer and say, okay, sir, I just There you go. I just sent you a text message. You're all set for today. I'm going to take care of you right now. When you get home, I don't need you running over any kittens or stop signs. When you get home and you're comfortable, go ahead and finish your sign up. It's going to take you 2 minutes. Thanks and have a great day. Why do we do all that? We do all that because we want to get a first month of payment. We want to give them their product. They see it, they go home. We don't need to be longer winded than that. We don't need to go into the things they do unless they want to. If they have questions, great. You know, sir, ma'am, I'm also going to give you this rack card. It's got their phone number there in case you have any issues. They're 24/7 support. They'll answer any questions you have and help you get signed up. You're good here. So if you ever have any issues, I can also help. It's that simple. Now, if their credit card is declined, it will say so. Try once more and then politely let them know, sir, ma'am, I'm sorry. What I like to say is, sir, ma'am, I'm sorry. The app doesn't like your credit card. They generally know, oh, shoot, I don't get paid till tomorrow. Oh, shoot, I forgot to transfer that money. Generally, they know, and they'll be grateful that you handled that the way you did, especially if there's someone else in the car, right? So do the right thing for them and don't make a big deal. Oh, this credit card's expired. You're out of money. That's probably the wrong way to do it, right? So I just took you through the manual process to do that. Now, beginning earlier this year, we started sending out credit card swipers to our customers. These credit card swipers are great, okay? You charge them up every night. Sometimes people forget to charge them, so we can still do the manual way. But with this, you can literally hold this towards the customer and say, okay, in this step here, when I select which package they want, it's going to take me to a begin transaction screen. I'll hit begin transaction and say, okay, sir, can you just put your credit card in there facing up with the chip towards me, or I can grab their card and put it in. I will hear a beep. The screen will say remove card. It then takes me right to this screen. At that point, I give them back their credit card and I don't say, what's your name? That does not help me. What if their name is Michael with 4 Y's and a K? So what I want to say is, how do you spell your first name? I put in their first name. How do you spell your last name? And I put that in. So don't ask what's your name, ask how do you spell your name? It's going to get you where you want to go quicker. Again, we're all about speed. All these little things I'm telling you, what do you think they lead up to? Big time savings. We get everything I'm telling you about done in 30 seconds. I promise you, when you get good at it with a credit card swiper, you're going to get it down under 30 seconds. You may not believe me, but trust me, we've got hundreds and hundreds of people across the country who are doing this in 20 seconds or so. So that's the credit card swiper process. It makes things a lot even faster. But when they come, or somebody already has, if you guys already have that swiper, a bunch already do, instructions come with it. Otherwise, there is a video on YouTube that shows you how to connect a credit card reader and a quick refresher on how to use it. It's super simple. Our tech guys really did a great job with it. The tap is being set up as we speak, so you will be able to use tap hopefully by the time you see this video. Now, after sales completed, the new member receives a text message from us. It will ask them to click here. It'll ask them if it's okay to download the app. They'll download the app. They'll put in their email, create a password. So now we got their phone and their email. Create a password. Then it's going to ask them for the make, model, color, and license plate of their vehicle. And they're done. Then they're in forever, right? So that's cool. It's very simple. It's very quick. It's going to be 2 minutes of their time when they're on their own. Now, we're going to get into the sale. It's my favorite part and the final part of my presentation today. Again, there's lots more materials available for help if this isn't clear. Understand, if you get 3 reps, even if you just mess around with your friend and you guys role play and make fun of each other and you do 3 fake signups, you're going to be golden. You're going to get the process, and then it's really going to be working on your pitch. As long as you don't hit that big blue button at the end, you can put in the credit card. Your credit card is not going to get charged until you hit the big blue button. So you can practice it. You can use the swiper. You can enter the credit card number. It's not going to charge you until you hit the big blue button, okay? So by all means, please do get practicing. So there are 3 golden rules to selling our product, okay? Number 1 is never start off a first meeting with a customer by saying, hey, have you heard about our awesome new membership plan? Or can I tell you about our great new program? All they hear is, hey, can I get your credit card and spend some money? That's awesome. So don't say that. I'll tell you what you do say. Number two, don't take any money, payment, credit card. Don't take anything out of their hand until you give them the whole pitch. The reason being, if I take money or even your credit card out of your hand, and then I proceed to give you the pitch, your subconscious is thinking, okay, this is next time. I just paid for today. Their subconscious just checked off today when you took that out of their hands, right? So don't take it out of their hands. Let's pretend we're human beings having a great exchange before we process a payment, right? Number three, pause briefly. We used to call it shut up. Apparently that's not right, not a nice thing to say. So pause briefly after giving the pitch. Give the customer a chance to consider this on their own. If, like me, when I got here, you had never sold anything, then silence is awkward. We tend to word vomit. Like, we give them this great pitch, and they're like, and the guy behind you has it, my cousin has it, he washes every day. Oh my God, his car's so shiny. Silence is awkward. Listen, give them the pitch. Let them think, pause. Then look them in the eyes, smile, and say, okay, should we get you started? Or, great deal, right? Let's get you started. And here's what that looks like in practice. Skip here. This rack card is your number one tool. If your car wash does not have these, we can get these to you very quickly, and they're so important. These at least double your chance of selling membership and making money. Your entire menu's on the first side. So you walk up to the car, you've got their focus on your eyes in this rack card, what I call the killer triangle. Hi, how are you? Good to see you. Hey, which package would you like today? Oh, the gold? Great choice. Hey, did you know for less than the cost of one more package, you can wash your car with this package every day for an entire month? Yeah, it's like 12 bucks more and you can wash every day for a month. You can cancel anytime. Great deal, right? Should we get you started? So that's the ideal pitch. It's what I call a did you know pitch. So let's go back through that. Let's break it down. Let's pretend you're at the pay station just to help people. Or like your normal job, if you don't have a pay station, you're approaching a car just like normal. Either way, you've got to say hello to the customer, right? Hi, how are you? Welcome to ABC Car Wash. Good to see you. Thanks for coming. Whatever you're going to say, that's important, hugely important. Trust me, it's so important. So you greet them, and then at that point, your job is to ask them what car wash they want. Hey, do you know what car wash you want? Can I help you pick out a car wash? So the only thing that's changing about that is you're using this now. So they don't need to crane their neck to look at that menu that they already passed 2 cars ago. Okay, so you're helping them, you're providing great service, you're helping them. Now they're picking their car wash, you're saying, hey, did you know that for less than the cost of one more of these, you can wash your car with that package every day for a month? Not just this month, but until March 23rd. Pause. Cool, right? Pause. Great, should we get you started? You have the cleanest car in town. Or, great, should we get you started? I can see this is a brand new car. You want to keep it shiny and beautiful, right? Or, oh yeah, they're putting snow on the road. Look, sounds like snow next week. They're going to be putting salt on the road, right? Let's get your car protected. Whatever. Those are the things you're going to learn as you go. But right now, hello, welcome to the car wash, as you see here. Which wash would you like today? Did you know for less than the cost or for around the cost of one more if you're over? Very rarely some car washes are a little higher than two-time multiplier. So let's say the car wash is $10. Normally, membership is $18 to $20. Let's say it's 21. In that way, I would say, hey, did you know for about the cost of one more wash, you can wash your car with this package every day for a month, right? Pause. But here's the important part. This part here, not just this month, but all the way until this day next month is very important. It puts space between this payment and the next one, right? Like anytime you pay your car note or the capability, you're like, whew, that's paid for a while. No, it's paid for 1 month. It puts space through it. And secondarily, if it's the 23rd or 28th of the month, customers may be thinking, well, I don't want to pay again in 5 days. I'll come back. This lets them know that's not how it works. This is your pay-as-you-go program on your day, at your leisure, right? At your fingertips. So that's really important. Practice that. Write this down if you need to. And then you're going to get good. And then you're going to find yourself watching the customer's eyes. You're going to see it light up at a certain time. And you're going to start to maneuver your way like a shark through the pitch. That's where you're really going to get good at this. What I'll say is we are not selling anything nefarious. We're not selling insurance to insurance, right? We are selling something that we know gives people a dopamine hit, right? Washing your car. No one ever washes their car. Gosh darn it, I hate this clean car, right? People wash their car and they like it, right? It's a bright, sunny day. They enjoy it. Most people, it's their biggest investment. I don't know the statistics, but we all know a lot of people in this world don't own a house. So a $40,000 car is the biggest investment, the most expensive thing they've ever owned, right? Most of my life it has been. I've always driven a nice car, and I enjoyed condominiums because I didn't want to mow my lawn. So my most expensive investment was mostly always my vehicle. So you want to protect that. We are helping them protect that. Studies continuously show people are happier when they have a clean house and or a clean car, right? So we're selling happiness, man, right? They also get a dopamine hit when they decide to buy this membership. Something cool. But also understand that one of the reasons this is so important is because it gets their attention. It's also for next time. So when they come, did your people come to your car wash today expecting to get a Netflix membership? No. They just came to get one car wash. And now you're telling them something in their head. They're not even paying attention. So you get them to their level and you say, hey, did you know? I don't think so. Okay. Just letting you know, if you're going to wash your car again in the next 30 days, this could have paid for itself and you can keep this car immaculate every day. Whatever your follow-ups. Oh, I only work around here. Okay, so you only drive by the car wash 10 times a week? Great. Whatever it is, okay? Older folks, for some reason, often say, oh, I don't wash my car every day. Neither do I. I wash my car once a week. So I save about $50 a month, right? For me, that keeps my car shiny and protected. No, I don't want it. Okay, well, great. Here's my promo code. If you change your mind, take one of these with you. Thank you so much for washing with us today and have a great week, right? If you do this simple maneuver 100 times, you're going to make 25 bucks. Okay. Because 5 of those 100 people are going to sign up and you'll make 25 bucks. On the flip side of that, if you have 100 people tell you, oh, I promise I'm going to sign up when I get home, I'm just going to talk to my wife. This is the greatest thing I've ever heard of. 5 of those people will. So understand, we are the impulse decision that makes people happy, that protects their investment. We are the candy in magazines at the checkout aisle, right? So you got to help them get there. You've got to, persuade them. Hey, I like to tell folks, somebody comes with a new car. Oh man, you need car wash insurance, right? And I hear these people come up with these coolest lines all the time. Be genuine, be yourself, have fun out there. Use what you have personality wise to sell memberships. Some people aren't the outgoing, crazy, over the top folks like me. We have a guy, Kevin in New Jersey, who is really low talker, just a super chill, suave dude. And I can't even hear him picture people. I just see the credit cards come out and he's like, got another one, and it's just, he's built that credit. Just like you guys, if you've worked at a car wash that hasn't had our product, but you've been there for a while, think of the trust that you have from those customers. If you don't believe in this product, they're not going to believe in it. But if you do believe in this product, you're going to be able to explain to everybody why it's a great value to them, and they're going to believe you, and they're going to sign up. You're going to make money. The car wash is going to make money. We're going to make money, and the customer's going to save money. That's what it's all about. This isn't about taking advantage of everybody. This is about using that cool thing behind you, the car wash, to make people's cars clean at a very low cost, protect their investment, make sure that the body of the car and the paint lasts as long as the engine does. Okay. So that's it. Help. Here are some help options. Our support line is 24/7. Should you need anything, just like we talked about earlier, call us 215-618-8808. Please save it in your phone, EverWash support. Trust me, it's going to help you. Secondly, you can always email us, support@everwash.com. If there's a question you have that's not pressing or something you need that could be addressed in about a day, usually addressed in 24 hours. Find more great content at youtube.com/EverWash or just youtube.com and search EverWash. I've got a playlist called a training playlist. It's got a bunch of cool stuff on there. I highly recommend the ambassadorship advanced sales tactics webinar. It's just all about providing a great level of service. Providing great service nowadays does not take much. It takes a smile. It takes kind of caring about people, just a little bit, and you're doing more than the people down the road, okay? What now? Sell Mortimer. For the young folks, you have no idea what that is. It's a great Eddie Murphy movie called Trading Places. You should see it if you haven't. And then I've got random pictures of Bitcoin for some reason and dollar signs. Yeah, folks, there are a lot of folks out there making money with our program. You can continue to do so, right? Whatever this is, the power wheel for the kid, the vacation fund. Think about what you want to achieve and how having this side hustle during your regular job can help you achieve that. Again, my name is Sean. I thank you so much for your time. I thank you for being with me. I really hope you take advantage of some of our other videos. I really hope you go out there, and I hope that if you, unfortunately, hope you don't have any struggles, but if you do and you just can't break through that, please, please, please email me, Sean@everwash.com. Thank you for your time. Have a great day. Go your car wash and go EverWash.